Hi there. In today's video, we're going to go over how to adjust your BMX brakes. The first thing that you are going to need are your tools. For this, you're going to need a 3/8 wrench, that's 10 millimeters for the Orientals, and a pair of pliers. We're going to start with loosening up the nut that holds down the brake cable, and this is located right here. With one hand, I hold together the brakes. Brakes are under tension, and it can be a real pain when they pop loosening up that bolt. You have to fish around the cable that's usually frayed at the end, so just save yourself some time and hold them down. In my case here, the front end wasn't all that hard to adjust. The brakes were so loose that when I loosened up the bolt, the cable ended up coming and sliding through. Usually, you will have to pull the brake cable with a plier, and in doing so, you then tighten up the cable like I'm doing here. I'm holding both of the brake pads to the rim. Now the reason I'm doing this is so they're as close as humanly possible so the brakes are tight. Now you may say, oh, well wouldn't that cause an issue? Usually the brakes will still have some wiggle room even when you hold it down all the way. If you're having difficulty with that, I suggest using a clamp so you can hold both of the brake pads to the rim. I've done it before and it works. For sure and fast stops, the other thing that can really help is by adjusting your brake pads. What I'm doing here is I'm loosening the brake pads up and pressing down the brake and aligning them to the rim. You want to have as most coverage as you can with the brake pad to the rim. This can be a bit of a pain, but believe me, it pays off. While you're at it, it doesn't hurt to look at your brake pads and inspect them. Say to yourself, are these worn? If so, replace them. New brake pads can make a world of a difference too. So now that your brakes are adjusted, go out and do some curb endos. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'm trying to do what I can here to make these tips and how-tos. If you appreciated it, like the video. If you'd like to see more of this type of content, subscribe to the channel.